The work of the extraordinary chambers in the courts of Cambodia, and especially that of its victim support section, play a crucial role in helping Cambodians understand more about how to legally deal with the Khmer regime. Citizens can and do register as a civil party in the trial, and every Cambodian can visit the public hearing at the court. Case 001 is about to be finished, Case 002 well underway, and the question arises, what will become of the ECCC and all the work it has done, all the documents it has gathered, when the trial are one day over. It's because of this that the Victim Support Section is already working on a plan for how to deal with the legacy of the ECCC. Ms. Manika Pen talks about this with the head of the Victim Support Section, Mrs. Helen Chavis.
How could the legacy of ECCC help in paving a way of Cambodian memory culture?
Memory is a very complex and abstract thing, just the same as justice and reconciliation. These are very big, abstract concepts. But if we think about memory, we think that we don't want the memory, we don't want the Cambodian people of today and tomorrow to be always haunted by the crimes and the sufferings of 1975 to 79. And we hope that if the court can achieve justice and can prove itself to the Cambodian people, that they will remember that they were able to overcome. Of course, you cannot undo the suffering, but at least overcome and achieve justice and to leave a memory.
Many people remember about that history, but the problem is related with reconciliation. Like, how can the legacy of ECC along with the culture of memory help in establishing the reconciliation in our society?
Of course, people cannot forget, and some people can forgive, some people cannot forgive. It's up to them how they feel. But the important thing is that the society can work together, people can function together, even if they know that they have a different past. We already have had a generation past since the end of the Khmer Rouge, and I'm confident that Cambodian society is reintegrated and functioning smoothly to the point where the contribution of the ECCC can contribute to that and to the forward looking perspective. For instance, we have people doing outreach. Not only are the people coming in the buses to the court, but our officers from Public Affairs and the Victim Support Section go out into the countryside and meet people all the time. Every week we have teams going around the country and meeting people and talking to them. So that is an impact. And it's important for the local community to recognize that this site exists and to decide how do they want to relate to it. Do they want to make a small museum? Do they want to preserve the remains of the people who were killed there? Do they want to write the story, interview the people who still remain about what went on in that place?
So how could the legacy of ECC still influence related with the future after the ECC trial end in Cambodian society to make the younger generation remember or still influence on them?
We have to think more broadly in terms of the impression on society as a whole. Of course, we have to wait till the judgment, the verdict of the court, and how will that remain with the people? Will people be satisfied? Will people feel that justice was achieved? So we know we have a very positive spirit in the community towards the court, and we have to make sure that at the end that positive spirit remains.
What do you think are the role of the government that should take in action to shape the culture of memory in Cambodia?
In 2003, and then finally the setting up of the court in 2006, swearing in of the judges, nomination of the judges, and contributing well over 10% of the costs of the court. That shows a real commitment from the government, and it's something that we haven't seen in any of the other courts. And there are other museums and institutions around the country which have some, usually some element of government support, whether it be provincial level or local level. But it's not only government, of course, not just government controlled.